Good morning, students. Welcome to your Data Communication and Computer Network video class. In the previous video, I have discussed about line coding, and in line coding, I have discussed unipolar and polar scheme. In this video, I will discuss about the scheme of line coding like bipolar, multi-label, and multi-transition. In this video, I will discuss about line coding, and in line coding scheme, I will discuss about bipolar, multi-label and multi-transition scheme. So let's start. So as we know that in conversion of digital data to digital signal, there are two methods, line coding and block coding. And in line coding, there are many schemes like unipolar, polar, bipolar, multi-label and multi-transition. In the previous video, I have discussed about unipolar and polar scheme. And in this video, I will discuss about bipolar, multi-label and multi-transition scheme. In unipolar, the scheme uses only one voltage, and in polar it uses two level of voltage, and in bipolar it uses three level of voltage. So let us discuss about bipolar scheme. So in bipolar scheme, in this scheme there are three voltage level: positive, negative and zero. The voltage level for one data element is at 0, while the voltage level for the other element is alternate between positive and negative. Means one voltage is for a one data element, and for another data element it will be positive, again negative, then positive, then negative. Okay, alternatively it will change the level. And then scheme is known as alternate mark inversion, AMI. A natural zero voltage represent binary zero. Means in alternative mark inversion, the zero voltage represent binary zero, and binary one are represented by alternative positive and negative voltage. Means one will be positive, then next time the one will be negative, and 0 will represent through 0. Okay, so let us discuss one example for the data element 0 1 0 0 1 0. For the data element 0 1 0 0 1 0, in AMI scheme, first time the 0 will represent voltage 0, then 1 will be represent positive, then 0 is always represent through 0 voltage. Okay, so 0 0 means 0 voltage, again 1, here 1 is positive, and in this time 1 will be negative. Okay, then again 0 means 0 will represent through 0 voltage. So in AMI conversion, 0 represent through voltage level 0, and 1 represented by alternative positive and negative value. So this scheme is known as alternate mark inversion. Then in bipolar, another scheme, that is pseudo ternary. In this method, bit 1 is encoded as 0 voltage, and the 0 is encoded as alternating positive and negative voltage. Means just inversion of AMI. Here 0 will represent as 0, and in pseudo ternary 1 is represented as 0 voltage, and 0 will be represented through alternating positive and negative value. So let us discuss an example for the same data value 0 1 0 1 0. So for 0 it is positive, Okay, for 0 it is positive, then 1 it is 0. Here in pseudo ternary 1 will be 0 voltage. Again for the 0 it will be negative, and for the next 0 it will be positive, and for 1 it will be 0, and for again 0 it will be negative. So this is the bipolar scheme. Okay, so in first method, in alternate mark inversion, 0 will represent as 0 and 1 will represent through alternating positive and negative value. And in pseudo ternary, the 0 will represent through alternating positive and negative, and 1 will be represent through 0 voltage. The bipolar scheme is an alternating to NRZ. This scheme has same signal rate at NRZ, but there is no DC component, as one bit is representing by voltage 0 and other is alternating every time. Okay. So this is bipolar scheme. Then the next scheme is multi-label scheme. In multi-label scheme, we will discuss about 2B1Q and 8B6T scheme. 2B1Q means in 2 binary, 1 quaternary. It uses the pattern size of 2 and encoded the 2-bit pattern as one signal element belonging to 4 label of signal. Means it always use 2 bit of data to represent one signal. Like 00 will be represent as +1 if the previous label is positive. If the previous label is positive, it will be represented as +1. And if the previous label is negative, it will be represented as -1. Then 01 in 01 will be represented as +3 if the previous label is positive. And if the previous label is negative, it will be represented as -3. Then 10 will represent as -1 if the previous label is positive, and +1 if the previous label is negative. Then 11 it will be represented as -3 if previous label is positive, and +3 if the previous label is negative. So let us discuss an example. So the data is 00 110 11001. So we have to organize in 2-bit manner. So first is 00, then 11, okay, then 01, then 10, then 01. So for 00, let us consider the previous value is positive. So for 00, if the previous label is positive, then it will be represent through +1. Okay. Then for next is 11. So for 11, if the value is positive, 11 is -3. If the previous value is positive, so it will represent through -3. And the next value is 01. So 01 means if the previous value is negative, it will be represented through -3. The previous label is negative, and it will be again represented as -3. Then 10. Then for 10, if the previous value is negative, it will be represented as +1. Okay, so it will be represented as +1. Then 01. 01, if the previous value is positive, it will be represented through +3. So it can be represented this way. This is 2 binary, 1 quaternary scheme in multi-label scheme. Okay, and the next is 8B60. 8 binary, 6 ternary. This code is used with 100 base 4P cable. The idea is to encode a pattern of 8-bit as a pattern of 6 signal. Means 8-bit is converted into 6 signal. And each signal pattern has weightage 0 or plus 1. The three possible signal labels are represented by minus 0 and plus, negative 0 and positive. In 8B60 scheme, it represents 8-bit pattern into 6 signal element. Okay. And the next scheme is 4D PM5. PM means pulse amplitude modulation. And the 4D means the data is sent over 4 wire at the same time. Okay, the data will send over 4 wire at the same time. And it uses 5 voltage label such as -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. However, one label 0 is used only for forward error detection. The technique is designed to send data over 4 channels. Gigabit LAN use this technique to send 1 Gbps data over 4 copper cables that can handle 125 mW. So, this is another method of multi-level scheme. So, next is multi-transition. Multi-transition uses MLT3 encoding. Multi-level transmit is a line code, a signaling method used in a telecommunication system for transmission purpose that uses 3 voltage labels. In a multi-transition in MLT3 it uses 3 voltage label. An MLT3 interface emits less electromagnetic interference and requires less bandwidth than most other binary or ternary interfaces that operate at the same bit rate. MLT3 cycle sequentially through the voltage level -1, 0, then +1, 0. It moves to the next stage to transmit a bit and stay in the same state to transmit 0. Means it moves to transmit 1 and it remains same state to transmit 0. Similar to simple NRZ encoding. So let us discuss an example. The data is 10, 10, 01, 11, 001. Okay. So for 1 it will transmit, and 0 it will be in same state. Again for 1 it will changes to 0 label, again remain same for the 0, and again for 1 it will change the level to negative. Okay, then for 1 again it will change to 0, and again for 1 it will change to positive, then for 0 it will remain same, then again it will change to 0. Means in the multi-transition it will transit to positive, then 0, then negative. Okay, for the label 1, for the bit value 1, and for 0 it will remain constant. So this is multi-transition. So in the encoding system we have unipolar, bipolar, polar, multi-label and multi-transition scheme to convert the digital data to digital signal. In the next class, I will discuss about block coding. Through block coding also, we can convert the digital data to digital signal. Thank you.